Google just shilled a new altcoin, and today we're going to find out if that crypto is the next Solana.
Welcome to Kea Network, the blockchain that connects all networks. We created a unified platform for fast cross-chain transactions across payment networks and blockchains. Tokenized assets trade instantly and securely within KEETA, with optional digital ID verification for compliance and trust when needed. With 10 million transactions per second and 400 millisecond settlement times, KEETA is the foundation for a truly interconnected ecosystem. Fast, scalable, secure. Join KEETA, where networks connect.
Sounds pretty good, right? Well, in case you missed it, Google Cloud came out and quote tweeted Kea Network about a few days ago and said that Kea processes over 11 million transactions per second with their Spanner product. Now, I got to be transparent with you guys. This video is not an advertisement. We're not being paid or doing anything with Kea Network that is making us make this video. I'm personally doing so because if you were in our Discord, you would know that we called Kea at its bottom. And our friend Veteran Crypto over on DeFi Crypto Airdrops has been teaching everybody how to make money yield farming Kea. He straight up turned $800 into $8,000 in our Discord. So while I'll give you a price prediction at the end of this video, here's what Google is saying about how Kea processes 11 million financial transactions per second with Spanner. Not many projects have an entire breakdown from Google. As stated, Kea Network is a layer 1 blockchain that unifies transactions across different blockchains and payment systems, eliminating the need for costly intermediaries, reducing fees, and enabling near instant settlements. This platform is pretty much setting out to be the #1 platform for cross-border remittance systems, for real-world assets, and any financial layer that is needed through KYC and AML. Watch out, XRP. Founded in 2022 and backed by Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google, Kea has engineered its network to meet the stringent regulatory and operational requirements of financial institutions. As I just mentioned, it has on-chain compliance protocols that allow and include Know Your Customer, which is KYC, and AML, which is anti-money laundering. Don't know why I said it like that. Making it an ideal platform for stablecoins and real-world asset transfers. Recently, the company conducted a public verified stress test of its network, which runs on Spanner. Spanner is Google Cloud's product, also known as an operational database. Now, the test that demonstrated Kea Network is capable of over 11 million transactions per second. If you guys don't realize, means it's faster than any other blockchain by miles, and is why I'm comparing it to Solana in this video. Trust me, I know there is a long road ahead, but if it's actually capable of doing what Google is claiming, brother, Kea is sitting at only a $500 million market cap. Now, what's really cool about Spanner from Google Cloud is the fact that Kea chose this, because it allows its distributed ledger, due to its availability and elastic scalability, to scale up or down as needed without any downtime. Now, what's really cool about Kea's infrastructure is it's built on a directed acyclic graph. A lot of you might know about a DAG through Constellation Network, a project we've covered many times over the last few cycles. But a DAG can process transactions in parallel across many individual accounts, reducing latency and avoiding common bottlenecks that plague other existing solutions. The network utilizes a two-step voting process to approve or deny operations. Each transaction must be verified by a set of voting representatives, which occurs before or prior to updating any ledger. Kea Network is unbounded by design, meaning it's enabled to scale horizontally to handle the increasing demand of participants. Now, for anybody that doesn't care about the technicals out there, all this simply means is that this thing can fastly scale forever. In fact, on the testnet, it actually reached almost 15 million transactions per second. But I know testnets do not matter in the real world. So here are what the next steps are for Kea and why I believe this thing is about to see some amazing price performance. First, take a listen to the CEO.
If a bank or fintech or someone wants to interact with the network, they're going to have to hold tokens. If they want to participate in voting, you're going to have a certain amount of tokens to be an eligible rep, to pay fees for anyone that wants to run a subnet for whatever use case they want. They can do that in an isolated capacity. If they ever wanted to communicate with anyone else in an internet basis, they have to have KEETA tokens to connect to the public network. So there is going to be a significant demand, and there's going to be very little supply.
The mainnet's right around the corner, whether that's next week or gets delayed by even 4 to 6 weeks. There's a reason why the former CEO of Google is backing this platform. It has real utility, real use case, and real scalability. And with the funding and partners it has the potential to scale and compete with ecosystems that are vast. So whether that's Base, whether that's Solana, and even Ethereum, it has the power and possibility to do so. So what am I personally looking to do with KEETA? Well, if you missed the bottom like a lot of individuals had, feel free to check out this video, Massive Yield Opportunities by DeFi Crypto Airdrops, and come join our Discord. They are a DeFi channel that shows you how to earn yield off already existing assets. Myself personally, I'm going to be looking for a pullback on KEETA and looking at around a 95-cent level before I dollar cost average in. Will we get that? Maybe, maybe not. If you ape in now on spot, I suggest looking for the yield opportunities. But once KEETA breaks out of about $1.73, the next really big key resistance is going to be $2.50. But if KEETA does what Google and their CEO are claiming and able to actually produce over 11 million transactions per second on a mainnet, here's a little bit of hopium, but your bullish case. In comparison to Avalanche, that would be an 18.5x. From KEETA, where it's sitting at today, would be able to reach potentially $26 this bull run. For Solana, which again, I'm not claiming this is going to happen, but if it's better, faster, cheaper, and just better in every single way, shape, or form than Solana itself, the comparison would be a $254 KEETA or a 180x from where it's at today. But something I think would be realistic is comparing it to Polkadot, which has a $6.18 billion market cap and would put KEETA at $15.23. But let me know in the comments, what's your KEETA price prediction for this bull run? And do you think it can actually compete with any of these major L1s? If you want to find out, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, because as soon as the mainnet launches, we will be dropping another video on if or whether or not it is possible for KEETA to do the things they claim. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video.